The world of drones is moving faster than ever, and 2025 has brought us something truly special. DJI has just introduced the Neo 2, and it is already changing the way people think about pocket-sized drones. This is not a small refresh or a casual improvement. It is a bold redesign that transforms a fun beginner's gadget into a tool that creators, vloggers, and even professionals can use with confidence. For years, compact drones were seen as toys. They were light, simple, and mostly built for casual flying. They offered fun, but not much in the way of performance. Creators who wanted cinematic footage or reliable tracking had to invest in larger, heavier, and more expensive models. That has now changed. With the Neo 2, DJI has broken the old barrier that separated beginner drones from professional ones. This little machine shows that size no longer defines power. The story of the Neo 2 began with rumors and leaks that spread across the drone community months before the official release. Certification documents hinted at a new battery design. Prototype images sparked debates about camera upgrades. Enthusiasts on forums and social media speculated about everything from frame rate improvements to possible FPV support. But speculation is one thing, and reality is another. Now that the Neo 2 is officially here, we can see just how ambitious DJI's vision really is. The power of longer flight. One of the first areas where the Neo 2 sets itself apart is its battery and flight time. The original Neo carried a 10.4 watt-hour battery, which delivered a modest experience. It was fine for short flights, but always left pilots checking the clock. The Neo 2 brings a new 11.6 watt-hour battery pack. On paper, this may look like a small bump. But in practice, it makes a huge difference. In real-world conditions, pilots are reporting flight times that push past 20 minutes. For a drone of this size, that's remarkable. Those extra minutes can be the difference between capturing a perfect cinematic sequence and missing the shot. A sunrise time-lapse, a cityscape reveal, or a moving tracking shot now feels possible without rushing. This change is not just technical, it's emotional. Pilots feel more confident knowing they have time to explore, experiment, and refine their shots. For beginners, this confidence is priceless. Many new pilots struggle with anxiety about their drone falling out of the sky too soon. Constantly watching the battery percentage can turn a fun hobby into a stressful countdown. The Neo 2 removes much of that stress. With longer flight times, pilots can focus on creativity instead of worry. It transforms the flying experience from short bursts into a relaxed flow. Smarter eyes, safer flights. Another breakthrough comes in the area of safety and vision systems. The original Neo had very basic obstacle detection. It relied on a simple forward sensor, which meant it could easily miss hazards at angles or in complex spaces. Beginners often paid the price for this limitation, with accidents caused by trees, poles, or walls. The Neo 2 upgrades this with an improved vision positioning system. This system gives the drone a more complete understanding of its environment. It can now detect obstacles with greater accuracy, adjust its movement smoothly, and respond faster when danger appears. For the pilot, this translates to fewer crashes, fewer repairs, and far more confidence in every flight. Even experienced flyers will feel the difference. Flying through tight spaces feels smoother. Tracking a moving subject in an urban environment feels safer. The Neo 2 doesn't just see obstacles, it actively helps the pilot avoid them, creating a partnership between human and machine. DJI has managed to make safety feel natural, almost invisible, yet always present. A camera built for creativity. But the real jewel of the Neo 2 is its camera system. DJI has kept the official specs carefully guarded, but leaks and early footage suggest a major leap forward. The drone is said to feature a 1/3-inch CMOS sensor with dual ISO support. That may sound technical, but what it means is simple: better low-light performance and a wider dynamic range. For creators, this is huge. Shooting at sunrise, sunset, or even at night has always been a challenge for small drones. Footage would often turn out grainy, noisy, or flat. With the Neo 2, those limitations are fading away. Cityscapes glowing at night, mountain peaks under morning mist, or neon reflections on wet streets can now be captured with clarity and detail. The video capabilities go further. The Neo 2 is expected to support 4K at 60 frames per second, along with 10-bit D-Log color profiles. That combination unlocks footage that is not just sharp, but also flexible in post-production. Editors can push the colors, balance the shadows, and create cinematic looks that rival footage from much larger drones. And it doesn't stop there. High-level assisted subject tracking allows the Neo 2 to follow moving targets with precision. A runner, a cyclist, a skateboarder, whatever the subject, the drone can keep it in frame while maintaining smooth, stable footage. For creators, this transforms the Neo 2 from a fun toy into a legitimate filmmaking tool. Portability without compromise. One of the strongest appeals of the Neo 2 is its size. It remains compact, light, and easy to carry. It can fit inside a small backpack or even a large pocket. Yet despite this small form factor, it offers features once reserved for larger drones. This balance of portability and power makes it especially attractive for travelers. A content creator on the road no longer needs to choose between heavy gear and creative freedom. The Neo 2 removes barriers of size, setup time, and complexity. It allows storytelling to happen spontaneously, whether in a city street, a mountain trail, or a quiet park. For vloggers and influencers, this portability is a game changer. Pulling out a large drone in public can feel awkward, intimidating, or intrusive. The Neo 2 avoids that problem. It's discreet, fast to deploy, and quiet enough to capture moments without drawing unwanted attention. The price of innovation. Perhaps one of the most surprising aspects of the Neo 2 is its value. The original Neo was priced at around $289, making it one of the most affordable drones in DJI's lineup. Early reports suggest that the Neo 2 will launch for under $350. This pricing strategy is remarkable. For less than the cost of many smartphones, buyers get longer flight times, smarter obstacle detection, improved imaging, and cinematic features. It's not just affordable, it's accessible. Students, beginners, hobbyists, and professionals alike can see the Neo 2 as a justifiable purchase. DJI is not just selling a product, they are opening the door for a wider audience to step into the world of aerial creativity. Perfect timing for creativity. The release schedule of the Neo 2 also shows DJI's strategic thinking. Pre-orders begin in August 2025, with shipping expected in September. That timing is perfect. Autumn brings some of the most cinematic natural conditions, golden leaves, misty mornings, and soft evening light. It's a season that naturally inspires photography and filmmaking, and DJI is putting the Neo 2 directly into the hands of creators at just the right moment. Buyers will also have options. The standard kit includes the essentials, drone, controller, and battery. But for those planning longer sessions, the Fly More combo adds extra batteries, a charging hub, and spare propellers. For creators who value uninterrupted shooting, this bundle is a wise choice. The rumor of FPV. One of the most exciting rumors surrounding the Neo 2 is the possible inclusion of a mini FPV headset. Unlike DJI's larger professional goggles, which can be bulky and intimidating, this headset is said to be lightweight and simple to use. If true, it could give casual users the thrill of first-person flight without overwhelming them with complex gear. This would make the Neo 2 not just a camera drone, but also an entry point into the world of FPV flying. Real-time immersive flight, with a cinematic perspective, could suddenly be within reach of beginners. It would add a new dimension of fun and creativity to an already versatile machine. A shift in perception. When you put all these elements together, the Neo 2 represents more than just an upgrade. It signals a shift in perception. Small drones are no longer limited to simple fun. They can now deliver footage, features, and flight performance that meet the needs of serious creators. With smart design, advanced intelligence, and creator-focused features, the Neo 2 positions itself as the ultimate everyday drone. Whether you are capturing your pet in the park, documenting a travel adventure, or experimenting with cinematic storytelling, this drone expands possibilities without demanding a huge investment. It is lightweight.